my name is Norberto, and I work at Bunsan. So I'm going to talk now about how to avoid to use a database. Okay, this is the roadmap. I'm going to give you a little context about this and what we did in order to avoid to use a database in a system that we did for a client, and the results. So first, the system that we were working this year was a critical piece of software that was that in the center. That is a system that needs to validate a lot of invoices, documents with practical, well, all the documents are XMLs, and all the operation of the company depends on this part. It needs to be very efficient, and we need to find a way to do that part very, very fast and reliable. So in Mexico, we have a lot of regulations about electronic invoices. And this year, we have a special requirement about how to manage a lot of validations using catalogs. And we have more or less like 7 gigabytes of catalogs that need to be updated almost every day. And we need to find a way to do that very, very fast. So what we did, first, we split the system in an umbrella application. And we have a very tiny layer using just the Phoenix app, a Phoenix app. And we have a workflow using an OTP application. And then we define other applications, OTP applications for the validation of the schema, the catalog, the validation of using the catalogs, and the validation for business logic and a lot of calculus and things that you need to do, search inside the XML documents, etc. We define the rules using YAML, and we create a small compiler in order to compile those rules into an internal format. And we define to load all the catalogs in memory at the start when you boot the system. So we evaluate some solutions, for example, using ETS, but was not good in order to load that kind of data in memory and do the search, because most of all the operations are more related to about to do searching inside the catalogs. We also evaluate Nestia, but has more or less the same problems. And React for us was like too much in order to resolve the problem. We also try merge index, but the problem, for example, with merge index is that you need. I spend a lot of time creating doing the indexing of all the catalogs. So it takes a lot of time for us. So it was not an option. So Jorge Garrido was one of the guys working in our team, and he creates this library. You can check that in GitHub. That is Erlang binary lightweight search. And believe me, this is really, really awesome. The results. The system is more or less that kind of line of code. And with the system, you can change the user. The final user can change the rules, add rules, everything without us. They can do everything without change the code of the system. You can process almost 600 invoices per second in just one server. The tests that we have, a suite that we have, runs in less than 2 minutes. You can develop and test everything without any external dependency. And you can scale really, really without any restriction. The system boots in just 5 seconds. So for example, when you deploy the system, you start, and in 5 seconds, you have everything in memory, and you can start doing everything. So if you want to scale horizontally, you can just add more and more instances, and then you can manage all the stuff that you really want. So that's the configuration for the server, by the way, with CPUs and just that kind of memory. And well, that's it.